Welcome back, and while we certainly remember the lives lost 15 years ago today, there are also stories of overcoming after the devastating tornadoes. The latter is the focus of today's Monday Motivation. Leadership trainer, author, and public speaker Pete Blank joins us now with that encouraging message. Good to have you with us this morning.
Good to be here, my friend.
For those who don't know, Pete and his family actually had their home heavily damaged in Trussville by a tornado a few years ago, not on April 27th. So I know this is personal for you.
Yeah, this day, even though our tornadoes were in it was not the 2011 tornadoes,
Right.
It was 2013 tornadoes, but people have had to overcome a lot when they have major catastrophes like this in their life. I thought we'd talk about overcoming.
Absolutely, and I know for you, I mean, when it first hits, you're like, oh my gosh, where's the hope and getting all this taken care of? Yeah.
Right, and it was interesting on the days that post-event, we had to look at things in small chunks, in small bites. And I think that's kind of one of the lessons today is when you're trying to overcome a challenge, don't try to do it all at once.
Because it'll be overwhelming.
It'll be overwhelming. We can even go back to a sports analogy, if you will, where, other coaches always talk about, don't look at the scoreboard, just try to get the next first down, and then the points will come, just do your job. And it's the same thing again when you're trying to overcome an obstacle of some kind. I think what you do is take it in small chunks.
So that's one way to look at it, but if you get those small victories, like let's say, man, I don't want to give me your experience when y'all first maybe got the basement cleared up or maybe the trees taken off.
Yeah. It feels good to move forward, but you also, to overcome an obstacle, you have to look back a little bit as well. And you have to be thankful for what you have. Again, there's a lot of people who are like, how do you give thanks in times of trouble? How do you give thanks and overcome? And again, to overcome, to give you my definition, it's to successfully deal with and rise above an obstacle. So it doesn't mean that the obstacle goes away or something bad happens. You're just trying to raise yourself up and get a little bit better every single day. So it's both the mental game that you have to get in your brain that everything's going to be okay, but it's also a physical thing as well.
It's very rare that you can go through your entire life and not face trouble.
Absolutely.
Adversity.
Absolutely. Well, we can go again. Being a person of faith, being a Christian, it's important to me to have the faith. So, John 16:33 says there's going to be trials and tribulations and all that, but don't worry, I've overcome the world. So that kind of plays strong in my mind during times of obstacles, that everyone has obstacles. Everyone has divorce or issues or child issues or kids that are involved in bad things or tornadoes or death or whatever it is. But there's good news. That's all going to happen, and we're going to overcome that. And having that hope. I think you mentioned hope earlier.
Yeah, so don't give up hope. Yeah.
Don't give up hope that good things are coming, good times are coming. So, and I would also say surround yourself with good people. If you need to overcome an obstacle, you can never do it yourself. Family, friends, support groups, just like we saw in that sauna piece that you just ran.
Yeah.
People need connectivity, and they can overcome obstacles.
All right, well, I know that connectivity certainly helped a lot of folks get through that time that was 15 years ago today. Pete Blank, thanks for the message. We appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.